Hi everyone, I'm Henry from Team Echo. So, what's it all about? A major problem with current smart meters is, whilst they tell you how much energy you're consuming, you have no idea where your energy is actually going. Therefore, it's really hard to see what you're actually spending on, what's consuming all that power, and it can therefore be really hard to see your environmental impact and improve on that. So, the solution. We've been working with Informetis, who've developed some really cool technology to help us tackle this problem. So, their tech, you attach it to your fuse box, and it's able to look at the outgoing waveform and disaggregate this into the constituent appliances that it believes are consuming all of your electricity. And this is really helpful because it allows you to see what's consuming your energy, when it's consuming, and exactly how much it is consuming. So, and we've been building an app with them to help visualize and monitor all of this data, but also motivate people to help them consume less energy. So the motivation was a big challenge here, so we looked into how to go about doing this. And the main things that we found, you can offer financial incentives, making people more aware of their environmental impacts, helping them compare to themselves and their progress moving forwards, but also comparing people to other people, whether it globally, worldwide, or just within their neighborhood. And from our readings, we found some interesting things, which was, in fact, making people more aware of their environmental impact seems to be more impressive than simply offering financial incentives or telling people how they can save money. And people are more inclined to improve upon themselves and look at their own performance backwards than simply comparing them to other people. So we use these moving forward and try to add some gamification to really keep people involved and motivated. So how does the app work? On the back end, we have a Node.js server which forwards API requests between their API and our app. The majority of the data processing takes place on the app, where we can calculate some analytics and summarize the display. And within our database, we store some kind of key global metrics as well as user metadata. So on the front end, we split it into 5 main sections. There's the home section, an appliances screen where we can see breakdown of consumption per appliance, usage over time, badges, and some tips. So I'll go through these in more detail. The home screen is the kind of key landing page of the app, and a really important part of this is this environmental landscape. And the kind of richness and biodiversity of this landscape is directly correlated with how efficient the household consumption is. So moving kind of forward, we can see as a user meets their goals and improves, their landscape will improve. And this is kind of part of the way to really keep people involved. There's some key stats and then also a tip of the day, which is calculated specifically from their data to tell people how they can go about improving on their consumption. The application screen gives an actual breakdown of consumption per appliance over time, so people can see specifically what's consuming their power. Usage allows to see some comparison over time, so whether habits are maybe going bad or whether people are meeting targets and doing really well. The badges is a key part of their gamification here, so people can see what they've unlocked and how to go about unlocking more things. And this then correlates with the home landscape to kind of allow people to see how to improve, and key part of the gamification. And then finally, it's all very well motivating people and telling them how much they've consumed, but it can be helpful to give a little bit of a nudge in the right direction. So we made a tips screen which looks through their data and gives specific tips for them for changes that they could make to their lifestyle or potential upgrades they could make to appliances that seem to be inefficient. And this is all part of helping people move forward to be more efficient. So, in conclusion, what have we done? We've made an app which we feel is going to help people actually understand their energy consumption. They know where their electricity is going, and as a result, they know what they're spending. This is going to be able to help people budget more moving further forward. Especially if energy prices increase or rationing is introduced, this is going to really help people combat this. And as a result of decreasing their usage, help moving forward to a position where people are acting more environmentally sustainably. And we think this is really important. So thank you to everyone who came and saw our demo, and thank you all for listening.